My name is Patrick Alshula. I'm a business journalist currently at the Nation Media Group. If I'm to go back and look at the kind of stories I used to do with data, I will say I really used to serve my readers with really complex stuff in a way that you look at data in a way that is complex and you say, I want to simplify it. But in the process of approaching that data, you realize that you understand it better, but I just didn't know how to simplify it in the eyes of the audience that I used to serve. But yes, I was doing some data journalism, but I don't think if it was really that refined. My story was about the shortage of health personnel in hospitals. It may look straightforward, but then when you look at the whole picture, it was about we have more hospitals coming up, then we have more doctors graduating and others enrolling as students. So the expectation there was that people should be seeing healthcare getting better, services getting closer to them. But then you realize that in reality, people are facing shortage of doctors, nurses, and other health personnel in hospitals. Then number two, we have the same hospitals which are really promising critical services, like they'll tell you there's now a healthcare just very close to where you stay, and in case of an emergency, they'll attend to you. When in the real sense, when the reality strikes and you go there, they'll tell you things like, by the way, our specialist only comes on Wednesday, or at this particular hour, we are not able to assist. So my story sought to sort of explain to readers what is the missing link in all this. Why is it that more health personnel graduating and more health facilities coming up is failing to translate into better health care? What is the missing link? Where are these nurses? Where are these doctors? And are there any sort of interventions being made? And what is it really that is, what is the real cost to people who are seeking health care? So data influenced my story greatly, because when I first picked this topic, I thought it was going to be a story about shortage of health personnel in Kenya. But data pointed me to a different aspect, which was a shortage of health personnel, not in Kenya, but in hospitals. So we have many health personnel in Kenya, but they are just not at the right place, which is hospitals. So I should say data is the one that helped me discover this new narrative about healthcare in Kenya. Because what has been portrayed out there is that, by the way, we have a shortage of health personnel. So what I was able to uncover are things now, new terms like we have registered health personnel and we have active health personnel. So that gap is now what my story went out to explain, and such a gap will only have been uncovered